Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel, We're the Movie Couple. I'm Wendy.
I'm Dustin.
AKA Totoro for today because it is raining in LA, so I decided to put my little cloak on. But we are about to watch episode 4 of WandaVision, and we are really excited. There's a short little, promo of what we think we're going to see in today's episode. And just very, very quick. I watched it a little bit earlier. So I think last week where we left off when Monica, aka Geraldine, got banned basically out of Wanda's reality, and we see, seemingly the agents of S.W.O.R.D. coming in towards her. So what we're hoping to see is a little bit of that side of the story.
Yeah.
And to see the present time.
What's going on outside the world of WandaVision, outside of Pleasantville, so to speak.
Yeah, so we're hoping to see a little bit of that in this episode. Otherwise, we are really excited to jump right in. And with that said, this is your spoiler warning. If you haven't caught up with the latest episode of WandaVision, you probably want to put a pause on this video, put it in your watch later list. Come on back once you're caught up with the episode, unless you don't care about spoilers. You're just here to kind of hang out and watch the show, well, bits of the show. I can't put the whole show on YouTube.
We would get in a little bit of trouble.
Definitely not doing that, but, get to see some of the moments, some of the tidbits, and, of course, our spoiler-filled thoughts after we watch the episode. Without further ado, we've got our popcorn ready in this awesome popcorn bucket from Jim, Movie Bunch Jim. Thank you so much. There you go. All right. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Is the sound even on?
I think so.
Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, whoa.
Oh, this is her.
Wait a minute. The snap?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, WandaVision, you're really gonna start like that?
Oh, wow.
This is where they all just got unsnapped, huh?
Oh, wow.
Or is this them snapping into the other... They're all coming back. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
People that are just like... Oh, that is so weird.
What the heck?
Oh.
I'm kind of excited to see this, though.
The chaos that... Yeah, because we only got like a little joke about it.
In Spider-Man.
But this is... Oh, my God.
She's looking for her mom, right? She's got to be.
Your mom, she died, honey.
5 years
Oh,
ago.
because she was...
It was 5...
Yes. Oh, no!
No, you're mistaken. My mother, the procedure went well. You said so yourself. Clean margins. You're discharging her today. Cancer came back. Okay, stop. No, my mom is Maria Rambo. Look it up. Look it up. Look. Maria died 3 years ago. No. Which was 2 years after you... After our life.
That's not...
Disappeared.
None of them would know, and this would be the biggest shock to all of them. Like, what the hell do you mean it's been 5 years?
Oh my God, are they gonna start us off like this?
Oh, wow. Oh.
What?
I'm glad they're exploring this more.
I love that.
I'm really glad that they're exploring that more.
I didn't even know I wanted that until I just got it.
Uh-huh.
That Marvel fanfare.
I'm so glad we're starting to get outside information.
Yeah, this is so good.
Oh,
Mom.
Space is now full of unexpected threats.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just talking about Captain Marvel there.
That's gonna be so weird and
Wow.
awkward and post-traumatic.
Getting blipped back. All that time you missed, finding out her mom has passed during all that time.
The fact that she could have had 2 more years with her mom.
Jimmy.
FBI.
Oh, you learned that from Ant-Man.
Rambo. Sword.
No. None of them have ever heard of it.
Wait.
Something seemed hanky to me.
No such place.
You're saying the town of Westview, New Jersey doesn't exist?
What? It's so ominous feeling, even though it's like daytime and...
So it made it so Wanda made it so people
Wouldn't
want to go in.
Or don't know that exists and they can't go.
Oh my gosh.
She did it. It was a drone. I love that it's making so much sense. Well, a little bit more sense.
Wait, where'd he go?
Yeah, but It's almost like a TV screen.
Some sort of
Energy field, like, type of a deal.
energy field.
Careful, Rambo.
Think she gets sucked in or something?
Careful,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's how it happened? Oh, no! She wasn't even, like,
so
prepared.
she got pulled in.
Yeah. Oh,
Interesting.
24 hours later. Okay.
Oh, hey!
I love
Brit-
that she's in this.
No one cares.
No one cares.
That Darcy sass.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at that. Look what they've turned it into within 24 hours.
Yep.
You know, and for Monica, she was in the blip, she got unblipped, or whatever you want to call it.
And now she's getting pulled into this.
Poor thing.
Oh, so they're constantly sending in.
Ah, okay.
A colossal amount of CMBR,
CM.
cosmic microwave background radiation.
Thank you, because I didn't know what it was either.
Radiation is.
Maybe it was her that was watching.
In episode 1, it's gotta be. Because oh, look at all the stuff that's set up.
Oh, now it's gonna bring in the broadcast.
Oh my gosh, she did it!
An old one, like, not flat.
Huh.
Good old tube TV with little antennas. Oh, the beekeeper, right? Or no? Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what
Beekeeper.
she made him into.
Oh, but it's for the radiation.
Oh. He's going into the
But
sewers.
now we're gonna get to see because she rewounded that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I love it. This is exactly what I wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
Keep me up.
The honeycomb shape.
Someone get me a useful visual, damn it.
Come on, Darcy.
What was that?
Oh.
First episode.
Looks like her. He's dead, right? Not blipped. Dead.
I mean, Thanos literally.
Mm-hmm.
What am I looking at?
Wow. Literal WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying the universe created a sitcom starring 2 Avengers?
That's a working theory.
I mean, girl, same.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it's even the same,
Mr. and
Why the
Mrs.
heck?
Harper.
I asked that too, Jimmy. Oh, okay.
Vision alive, same time. Oh, I have to go back and see all, like,
I
pause all
know.
these.
On the rewatch, we will. Are they gonna figure out who Agatha is, though? Wait, her picture was up there, right? Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't talk about
look,
it.
Look, there's no ID.
What? Oh, Monica!
And if my theory is right, allow us to speak directly to her.
Oh.
Except he came through when she was talking to Dottie.
Mm-hmm.
When Wanda was talking to Dottie. This episode is so good already. Look
I
at that.
like it. I like it.
Radio on the side table, start talking.
Yeah.
Wanda.
Oh my gosh.
Wanda.
It's happening. I'm sorry, I'm too excited. Oh.
Oh. It glitched. Because
Yeah. It like skipped, glitched, whatever you want to call it. So happy Randall
the
Park
guy's
is in
gonna
this
get picked.
episode.
Oh, here we go.
See what happens with him.
Mm-hmm. Because it's about
Oh,
this
he's
time.
tethered too.
He just went through it.
Yeah, but he's still. Uh-huh.
Is he like unaware? Oh.
Shoot!
Oh.
Man. They went like, oh look, and it's not color. Oh my gosh.
That's so weird.
She zapped him out or what?
Mm-hmm. Rewind.
Well, we know that, but are we gonna not find out?
Twins. Look, I'm invested.
We are too. It's okay.
Did she just say the name Ultron?
Her accent came back. You see, her little Sokovian accent came back.
Wow, this is different.
Yeah, that's Scarlet Witch you're looking
Oh,
at.
wow.
There. Oh.
Not again.
Who are you?
So she didn't see exactly what we saw, which was the.
Uh-huh.
Well, she had to go,
It was a
honey.
glitch.
Yeah.
There's nothing here. Someone is censoring the broadcast.
But where's Rambo?
Wait, someone's censoring it?
Well, that's their thought, but I feel like the censorer is
Is Wanda.
Wanda. And now we go into
Oh!
her world.
Oh, now we get to see what happened.
This episode! Oh, the aspect that's changing.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
What did you know about Ultron?
You got made, girl.
You're not my neighbor.
Oh, balls. Oh!
Oh!
Ow!
little bit more than a bam.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. I felt that.
Mm-hmm.
It's your reality, so.
Yeah.
There she goes. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Geraldine?
And now we find out more.
And she's gonna be saying.
Oh my gosh, she's gotta be in so much pain.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
What? What is it? What's wrong?
That's.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's.
Oh.
Oh my God, that's. That was frightening.
This is our home.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, Doc. I have everything under control.
She's doing this to herself then?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm so happy that they're doing this.
I bet when she got pulled into the reality, when Monica did, everything that was modern about her turned into that period. So like, the necklace is technically the badge.
Vision had a glitch.
Oh,
Oh.
no! Why is it over? No! Well, that episode was entirely too short.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was hoping.
Was not ready. I didn't think it was over, and then the credits were. I was like, has it really been?
Mm-hmm. We got all the backstory now. We're all caught up like on the information, but we still need to know what triggered that reaction, that reality with Wanda. What triggered this whole scenario?
Well,
the whole missing persons. They hinted at it. I think the answer is in there. I just have to go back and watch
episode
everything
all over again. There was like so much. My brain overloaded. But this is more than what I wanted, because I said I wanted to pick it up maybe from when Monica got bammed back into our reality, and then she would sit there. You and I kind of talked about this in the last video, where she would just sit there with Jimmy and whoever other sword agents and recount her experience. But I love that we kind of went back in time in a sense to see that Monica essentially got snapped.
That was such an awesome presentation. I wish they did. I'm glad that we're getting more of that information. We're getting more of that world, a little bit more of that time period storytelling.
I love that it's all connected. I mean, obviously we know that, but I actually never imagined that we would get to see her coming back from the blip, or being unblipped or unsnapped, however you want to call it. And it was so sad to her to be sitting there and going, "Where's my mom?" And her mom had freaking died. It makes me so sad. And then just her being pulled into, Wanda, the WandaVision, and having Jimmy and Darcy in this episode to, give us their glimpse into WandaVision, and seeing it on their end, how we've seen it. So it's kind of reliving the last 3 episodes. This is so far the best episode by far. I feel like from here, it's not even the roller coaster. It's just being, I feel like it's going to get elevated continue to get elevated as each episode happens. I don't even know what to expect in the next episode. Like, are we going to start with Monica and Sword? Are we going to start inside WandaVision?
I think actually, now that we've had this little trip outside of WandaVision, we're now going to get a mix. So we'll get a little bit of what's going on inside of Wanda's world, and then we'll get what's going on outside of the world. But I'm just still curious on what triggered this whole scenario. I'm wondering if they're going to if they're going to bring in AIM, or actually, they had Hydra. So I'm
in the commercials?
Right. So I'm assuming that it might be more Hydra that's doing something like this, but right now those are all just theories.
There's also theories about like Agnes/Agatha and Mephisto. So there's a lot of theories going on here, and this show just. One, they do a really good job of you wanting more. Like, I'm mad that this episode is already over. Like, I was ready for, like, it felt like I was watching a movie. I'm like, so invested.
And it went by really fast. Yeah, it was only like 28 minutes worth of...
Well, they have like 6 minutes of credits because of all the people that are involved and all that stuff. But
and also, I love the one part that they had to where they were like, I'm sorry, Monica, but you're grounded, in a sense, that you're only doing... terrestrial. You're staying planet side. You're not going to go up in space. And so it's kind of like the whole idea of that they're being careful not to send her into a traumatic situation back up into space. but it's kind of like, we got plenty of crazy stuff here on Earth going you can get in.
I don't think anyone was expecting that to happen to her. I don't think anybody was literally expecting that at all. So it's kind of like, maybe they should have just sent her into space, because this wouldn't have happened to her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who knows what would have happened to her in space. But I also like that we got to take a look, you know, as we looked into WandaVision, of them finding out who the neighbors are and who they really are, and they're, you know, having the driver's license match and things like that, like actual identity of every single resident, with the exception of we think Agnes, because
they have not found out. There was no driver's license underneath
and they
her
definitely
picture.
didn't talk about it. They definitely didn't talk about it, because Agnes technically wouldn't be her name. In the comics we know her as Agatha Harkness, but like, does she even exist in this reality? Like, we don't even know. And so the theory, then we can kind of speculate that maybe Wanda wanted this so badly that Agatha is someone helping her to achieve this, and perhaps that's also that's how maybe Mephisto could be involved in that way, because essentially then, if they found a driver's license or a true identity for each one of these people, therefore, if Agnes is the only one that does not come up with a license, that should trigger a red light for Sword.
Yeah.
And for them to go, well, who is this? She doesn't exist in our world, at least we can't identify her, but she's there, and they're seeing her interact a lot with Wanda.
Yeah.
So who is
and
she?
actually, she's the first person, I think, that interacts with Wanda.
Other than Vision? Yeah.
Yeah, it's first Vision, but then she is the first person that interacts with Wanda.
Yep.
And also, it's interesting to see, okay, so it started off with a missing persons report.
Yes.
And the thing is, though, then when they started investigating the family members of the missing person, they were saying, we have no idea who you're talking about. So this means that Wanda's also able to have an effect of people outside of Westville.
Or so we think. This is, again, all speculation, like fan theories and stuff like that.
So I'm curious on who's the missing person, the fact that everyone has kind of forgotten about this place that Wanda created, and anyone who's inside. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, everyone who knew these people that are in Wanda's little world, if you go to any of their family members, they are just completely...
Like, who is that?
Yeah, they're like, we don't...
So it's
you
not
have
like
a
the
son.
blip where you know somebody got snapped when the whole thing with Thanos happened. Like, you either watch them disappear, like they just in your memory, that person doesn't exist, which is crazy. Like, the whole town apparently doesn't exist because they have an Eastview, but the cops are saying there is no Westview, but there is very obvious it's so
and the fact that
wacky, and I love it.
And the fact that people didn't want to go in there either. Something prevented them from going in and investigating at first.
That's either Wanda or that's somebody else who's also very powerful. You know, doing some tricky tricks there. I also I love every episode, and this episode certainly answered some questions.
Yes.
But it also raised some questions, because we saw that when Monica/Geraldine was made, Wanda snapped back into, Scarlet Witch, and she's like, GTFO, get out. But then with the Beekeeper, what we know, what from our perspective, is that he got... she rewinded. We, in this episode, didn't get to see what happened to him. So I want to know, then, like, for somebody who gets glitched out or whatever, like, did he also... There's no way he would have bamfed out, because they would have known. An alarm went off when Monica came out. But so is he stuck? Will we see him again in a couple episodes? Maybe the next episode? I don't know.
I also like how they gave us those moments that weren't in the original episode, that was kind of a cut. That was kind of like the cut of a cut of a cut kind of a thing.
Yes.
And,
Wanda's perspective.
When she does push out Monica, but that moment when Vision came in and his face was all gray.
It was dead Vision.
Oh, and not only that, but there was a moment, as soon as she says, Wanda, I'm like, there's something wrong with him. There's something wrong with Vision.
Because he's dead.
And I'm just like, oh! And then his whole sunken in forehead, all gray skin.
Well, that's how he... What
he looked like when he died.
Yeah, probably her last actual image, real image of his,
and they even
his state.
Specifically addressed it. That which I can't remember her name from Thor. But
Darcy?
Darcy. But the fact that she was like, now he's dead, not bamfed, not blipped or snapped. but actually dead. And I like the fact that they hit that on the head.
Yeah.
They're like, no. He did not get snapped by Thanos. He got killed by Thanos.
But now they're questioning it too a little bit, I wonder. They're just kind of like, but we know that this happened. Like, the Avengers acknowledged it. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it's crazy. Yeah, that moment was, because the show has a little bit of everything, and sometimes when the reality, essentially when Wanda snaps out of this and she kind of realizes for a moment that this is all because of her creation, because she doesn't want to believe in, I mean, all of her losses and things like that.
Yeah.
When she comes out of that and has her like one moment of like clarity, and for her to see that, and she had to sit there and not show her emotion, because then she would show that the vision she brought back, you know what I'm saying? So there was just a lot there, and it was a bit like a horror movie-esque, because it was so sudden. Mm-hmm. Like, I wasn't expecting that, to see that. Man, this show really keeps you on your toe. I'm so...
Just makes us super excited for the next episode.
I know, I can't wait. I'm so mad that this episode felt so short. I'm so mad that I have to wait until next Friday to watch this. But you guys, we hope you enjoyed reliving some of the moments with us. We hope you enjoyed our spoiler review. Please let us know your theory and your anticipation for the next episode in the comment section below. And also list your favorite moment in the comment section as well. Anything else to add before we say goodbye?
Nope. Just also put down any of your theories on who do you think the big baddie is, if the big baddie is actually going to be Wanda, or if there was someone that triggered this reaction in Wanda. Mm-hmm. So comment those below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And we will
see you guys in the next video.
Bye.